I wish you all a prosperous and healthy new year. We hope to share some thoughts in this new year with you in our program. New Year is a very remarkable, very significant event in Sri Lanka, India, etc. Then this is mainly based on astrology, but however, this ceremony or this festival is mixed with our own culture. Especially Sri Lanka is a Buddhist country and Buddhism also is mixed with this. But Buddhism, according to the Buddha's time, as well as at a later period, Buddhism always helps to develop the cultures of various countries. Similarly, I remember that what we are conducting as New Year festival is we are trying to develop some ethical aspects in our life. I remember in this context a very famous Dhammapada stanza, Arogya Parama Labha Santutti Paramang Dhanang Vissasa Parama Jnati Nibbanam Paramang Sukham. The World Health Organization also emphasizes some facts as far as healthy life is concerned. Arogya Parama Labha means physical well-being. The WHO also states that. Santutti Paramang Dhanang, mental well-being. Vissasa Parama Jnati, social well-being. And Nibbanang Paramang Sukhang, spiritual well-being. According to my understanding, what we are celebrating as a new year means we are performing these four aspects. First of all, we give a prominent place in the new year for the physical health. That one example is that among the auspicious occasions that we follow in the new year period, we apply oil on our head according to auspicious time. Then we make this ointment as well as the concoction by boiling a number of medicinal plants. About 16 we use to make this concoction. And also we mixed up about 5 kinds of oils which are very important as far as health is concerned. I think this event, after applying oil, we take bath and also we prepare very delicious as well as nutritious food. Then food and this practice are directly connected with the physical health. And also the next item within this period of time is that we get together and engage in many games. They are actually create happiness in our minds. Little children, young persons, old people, all are engaged in these games, New Year games. Then that is the happiness. Actually, when we come together and engage in such activities, all of us become very happy. That is mental well-being. And also another important aspect is that we visit our parents, brothers, sisters, relatives, friends, and also we invite them to our houses and we treat them, we respect them. What actually we are doing is that we renew our relationships, our confidence on each other. Actually, this is really we are trying to develop social well-being. The other important fact is the spiritual well-being, because all of us have to face with old age, disease and death. Then in order to get blessings for a healthy life, as well as in order to get benefits in the lives hereafter, we should engage in religious activities. That is called spiritual well-being. According to the auspicious times recommended for the new year, there is one called Punyakala, meritorious time. Then within this period of time, all the family members go to the nearest temple or any other famous temple like Kalaniya, Anuradhapura, etc. and we engage in religious activities, offering the food, drinks, etc. to the Buddha as well as to the Sangha, and observing precepts, meditation, chanting, etc. I think this kind of activity can be connected easily with the spiritual well-being. Then this is also a requirement. I think the physical health, mental health and social well-being and spiritual well-being, these actions are related to the New Year festival. Therefore, on this New Year day, what we have to do to engage in such activities, and we have to continue them during the year as far as possible. Then actually our lives will be healthy, wealthy and prosperous. Therefore, I wish you all a happy new year. Thank you.